So we're going to kind of stick with what we've been doing. We're going to do a forgotten PlayStation Plus game. And this week we're going to check out one called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Now it's a story-based game that's an awesome, beautiful looking game as well. And it can be, well, I think it's about 7, maybe 8 hours to actually fully complete it. I want to do like the opening part of the game and kind of check it out, go back to it. And one thing I will say, if you want to see a part 2, if this hits 100 likes, we'll come back to this in a few weeks' time and we'll kind of carry on for it and possibly make it a full game playthrough. Right, let's jump into a game, try and skip all the cutscenes and see what we can do. We loaded in. Now, as you can see, the game looks beautiful. And the thing is, this game's actually based in the UK. And I think that's partially why I like the game so much. It's not a massive title. And the thing is, it is just a story-based game, and it's one of them games where you kind of have to progress through it and kind of figure out what's gone on. That's just like Lost. You go to a radio, and it's just beaming out numbers. I wonder whether that's where they got it from. The thing is, without playing it for ages, to be fair, I can't actually remember where to go or what to do anyway, which kind of makes it a bonus, because it's not going to be too easy. Yeah, so it's just reading out a load of numbers. It definitely just reminds me of Lost. Right, how do we sprint? I know you can. Right, there we go. Right, so we'll go down the hill, and anything that you interact with kind of glows up anyway, so you don't go the wrong way. Oh, phone's ringing. Hello? Okay. Okay. Shall we listen to it, figure out what's going on?
Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area.
Okay. So pretty much it's telling us that we have to keep all our radios and stuff off. I'm guessing we have to go up there, because I think all this way is closed off. I'm going to see if there's anything else that we can interact with. Which, at the moment, I don't think there is. Right, let me just turn the game volume up a smidge. There we go. Like, there's not really much going on. It's like crows in the background and stuff. But any of those little radios and stuff, it'll just make sure that you guys can hear it. Yeah, that's what you look out for in this game. So we have to wiggle our controller around. Awesome.
I'm trying to do my job.
Ah,
You two will be the only staff on site.
it's
for
a
this
Yorkshireman.
rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why
So
there are
it's
backup
kind of like
generators.
flashes
Jesus, why the
of
hell are
like
we
memories
discussing
by the looks
Just
of it.
don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we?
Obviously.
You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs.
Okay, thank you very much.
Piss off.
Right, so whilst it's still playing a memory,
That was
everything kind of goes dark anyway.
Because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have
Even
to
if you walk out the area, doesn't make a difference.
Just talk about this.
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is doing that. You prep the arrays. I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Oh, they love each other.
Yeah, I know that.
Is that it? Can we go now? Yes, let's go. So as soon as like the flashes are done, it just goes back to daytime and you progress through it. So at the moment, if I remember it rightly, we follow it around and then we'll get into a village. And we kind of have to explore and nosy in everyone's houses and stuff. And then you progress through it a bit more and yeah. But yeah, these little things kind of give you a clue of where to go so you don't get lost. Like, it is a set kind of direction thing, but at the same time, there's little shortcuts and little pathways that it sends you through, and sometimes you can miss them if you're not paying attention, or if you're not fully sure. Right, so it's making us go left, even though we could also go right, and that's what I mean. So I'm guessing there's just something up here that we need to kind of interact with. Only thing, I'm not too sure what happens if, like, you miss a part of the story.
They are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs.
Don't even talk about
wandered off that
quarantine.
way before they close the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
But it's
Probably.
all a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they
It
are
does
so
feel weird when
concerned,
you play in your
they
own
need to
country in
close off the
games.
roads.
I know it's different for like anyone that lives in America because most games are based over there, but for me living like in a little town in England, to play in a little town in England just feels weird.
Right to my MP.
You do that, Barb. And
Go
I'll
on, Barbara,
personally
you
give
you
it
tell him.
once
Right,
this-
let's have a walk down Haverton Road.
Can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley.
Right, I see another floaty ball thing.
I need to grab some
It's floating around a phone booth, so I'm guessing that's where we need to go. Or at least that's where it was. Right, so we're in a town called Yorton. Please drive carefully. Okay, I will try. Yeah, phone's ringing.
Hello?
Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical.
How's it talking? I've not picked up the phone.
Using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to.
Wonder what happens if you ring that
It's
number.
getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to.
That's not even an English telephone number.
Don't see what other choice we have. God knows. Hello, can you hear me? We need help. Who are you?
0921. Yeah, no.
It's in the phone.
Some crazy stuff's going on in that town. I wonder what it is. Right, let's keep going through. See, I remember parts of the map. I know there's a pub, right, literally just there where where those brollies are. And I know there's like a doctor's surgery. I think it's that middle building over there. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We have to follow this like ghostly orb thing first. And figure out where we actually need to go. Right, this one's going to go black and white or dark again. If it works. I have to wiggle my controller around. Right, we'll do that in a sec. There we go. Just needed to get in the right position.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You
Aw.
haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures.
You are here.
take
Right,
it
so
down
that's
and
the map
resubmit.
of the game.
core idea sounded
Oh,
just
Shropshire
nothing
it's
interesting.
based in.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you.
And I think the whole point of it is to get to the observatory. Yeah. So as you can imagine, it's quite a way through. I think when I played this game originally, I played it in one playthrough, and I'm pretty sure it took, I'd say, about 7 or 8 hours for a full playthrough,
You saw the opportunity.
which wasn't too bad actually. Does it want me to stick by these?
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Like the starter ones just don't really do much, so it's why I'm kind of just trying to move past it.
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right?
Yes, you are a hero.
I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
I want a statue
You
too.
can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that.
The parish council. You don't want to mess with those dudes. Right, so there's another flash over there. I'm pretty sure it was near the post office. Right, let's have a look around, see what buildings we can enter. Like, some of them you can, some of them you can't. Like, a lot of them are locked. Right, that one's locked. Can we go to the pub? Right, let's see where that flashy light goes first. Right, so we've got to go to the post office. But I want to have a look in the pub as well. Like, anyone based in, like, America and stuff would be like, ew, that bar is horrible. But in the UK, this is like a typical English pub. You go for a pee in there. You can play darts over here. Have they got a pool table? If they don't have a pool table, can I pull myself a pint as well? No! I wanted to have a beer. How dare you stop me and spoil my fun? What's that? Oh. I think that's what they call like a gallon of ale. I have no idea. So I don't see any other ghosty orbs apart from the one at the post office. And the one that's buzzing past my ear right now. Right, this one doesn't have a quarantine sign. So I'm guessing we might be able to enter this one. And go ransack the house. I will take your TV and your mobile phone. Even though it's set in the olden days, so you do not have mobile phones. Even your proper telephones are not mobile phones. This is what I imagine everyone's nan's house looks like. Kettle to make a brew. Yes, look at the weird plug sockets. For all those people that live in America. Anything in the fridge? No. Touching the fridge turns the light on. That's weird. I'd say you definitely need to see an electrician there, love.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. What's that on the floor?
Oh, Amanda.
Oh, a bloody tissue.
We tried. We did try.
Right, we'll listen to this bit.
And you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open. And I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids. And then Neil and I started bleeding as well. And
so everyone's dying.
My blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
Where are they? They're upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Let's see if Harry Potter's in his cupboard first. No, Harry Potter's door is closed.
And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs.
So yeah, this game is one of them where the town's kind of empty. And you have to kind of try and figure out what's gone on. Right, locked.
Never came back down. Just be too frightened.
It's like Thanos clicked his fingers in here.
Why don't we go?
There's just dust everywhere. Dude,
I can hold your hand.
clean up your husband. Right, let's go. Right, we'll go to the post office, see what happens there.
Please help me.
And then possibly close it off. If you guys want to see more of this and see what the actual story's about, leave a like. If it hits 100 likes, we'll do a part 2. Right, we're off to the post office. Is this another wiggly controller one? Ah, yes it is. I don't like the wiggly controller ones. Like, because even when you wiggle your controller, sometimes it doesn't work. What's going on here then?
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Now get off.
No, Sam, stop.
It's
We
travelling
did it.
down
It's
the
mine.
wires.
Give me the can. I need it. Grow up.
It's making everyone kick off with each other.
It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Come back, Stephen. Where did Stephen go? So every one of those things that you kind of go to, and when you listen to it, like the first 1 or 2's nothing, it's just people kind of saying they don't know what's going on. It's kind of why I wanted to try and skip through them, to try and get through to like a bit of a main bit so you guys would have an idea of what's actually happening. And by the sounds of it so far, everyone's dying, there's something in the wires, and this beautiful English town is now empty. So, yeah. Well, that is Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. As I said at the start of the video, if it hits 100 likes, we'll do a part 2 for it. We'll probably end up doing a full playthrough if enough of you guys want to see it. But this is just another PlayStation Plus game that a lot of people have forgotten about. And at the time, it was probably something that people looked at and thought, nah, no point playing it, it's just a crappy indie game. No one's bothered about it, let's skip it and play something else. But when you actually play it, it's actually pretty cool. It looks beautiful. And it is an awesome, awesome story as well. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys.